Hey dudes and dudettes, I'm Derek with the Gamesomniac. And this is...
Somebody, oh no, it's SlayerXTR with, not with Game of Fusion anymore, but yeah, I'm just SlayerXTR now.
Woo! And today, we're going to be talking to you guys about a couple of our favorite video games, more specifically, the Silent Hill series.
Yes, right now I'm actually playing Silent Hill 2. As we speak, I am in the apartments area. I have just got the handgun and I'm going up and down the staircase like a moron trying to figure out where the fuck to go because I can't remember. It's been a long time. So anyways, we're going to talk about just a few, just random things about the game, the games. We'll probably talk about the movies a little bit, what we, give you guys our little insight onto it, and we're going to see how this first episode of our podcast are going to go. We haven't figured out a name for it yet. We'll probably come up with a random name during the podcast, I would think.
Indeed.
And go from there. All right, Derek, you start us off. Since I'm playing, I might be in and out and everything, but I'll try to keep up as best I can. I should be able to.
Okay. Mike is currently on the hunt for the mad locksmith that keeps going around breaking doors and locks and shit, keeping him from progressing in the game. First thing I definitely think we should do is state our favorite Silent Hill game and then why it's our favorite.
All right, you go then. You go first.
Well, my favorite Silent Hill game would definitely have to be The Room. No, I'm joking. It's Silent Hill 3. Dang it, Bobby! No, so yeah, Silent Hill 3 is definitely my favorite. It was such a fucking creepy game. I mean, like Silent Hill 3 was really cool because it was Heather, who was previously Cheryl in the first game, but then died and got reincarnated into Heather, and now she's going back to Silent Hill to find her father, who, spoiler alert, ends up dying, because Claudia's a bitch. But it was really cool because it was just so freaky. The atmosphere was amazing. It was dark. It was ambient. Akira Yamaoka had designed such an amazing musical composition for the game. It really just immersed me into the dark world of Silent Hill. It was just so unforgettable and an amazing horror experience. So for sure, Silent Hill 3 has to be my favorite of the series.
Silent Hill 3 is really good. I guess for me on Silent Hill 3 was the monsters. I like the different bosses you actually fought. The end boss, spoiler alert, which was this big ass god, I guess is what it called it.
Yeah.
Like a looking baby type thing. I can't remember exactly. It's been a while. But for me, it was just about the monsters for that game and the story. But I think my overall favorite of the Silent Hill games has got to be Homecoming. No, I'm just joking. It's not Homecoming. By any reach or bounds.
Oh man,
it's going to have to be Silent Hill 2. That is the grand champion for me. That I think that in the Silent Hill community, almost everybody will agree that Silent Hill 2 is probably one of the best of the Silent Hill games. Not only for its story and gameplay, but for its exploration and for the puzzles. The puzzles are really good. They're well thought out. And the pace is really good. Like, you constantly are fighting through monsters, yet it's not so much that it don't make you feel like you're playing Resident Evil, because they're both the same type of different games. But for me, it's definitely going to be Silent Hill 2 just for the pacing, for the atmosphere. Your character's not an idiot, and he's not a wimp or anything like that. And some of the other Silent Hill games, you got... Whoa!
What the fuck was that?
What was that? Some kind of noise north of here. I don't know, but it sounded like a baby crying.
It did. I thought that was coming from the game.
It was coming from the game.
Damn.
But, see, that's what I'm saying. This game is just... It bends imagination. It's one of my favorites, besides for probably the first one.
Not to get off topic, but I find myself in this predicament. Where, for Silent Hill, I love Silent Hill 3, and yet every single, fan poll that's done, Silent Hill 2 takes the win for fan favorite. I do the same thing with Resident Evil. My favorite Resident Evil is Resident Evil 3. Everybody hates Resident Evil 3. They love Resident Evil 2. I don't understand what it is about the sequel and then the third. It's just funny how games are like that, especially in the survival horror genre. And Silent Hill's been around for so long now, and it's starting to evolve in a way that I don't think a lot of people can really follow. Like, you've seen the Silent Hills, not just the teaser trailer, but the concept movie. Have you seen that?
No, I have not actually. So
Oh
that's
man, the concept movie's fucking freaky. It's literally you as a first person just walking down a hall. It's a complete CGI movie. But you're walking down the hall and you see this bouncing ball turn into a bowling ball, and it runs inside of this door, and you look inside the door and it's this fucking kid with no head picking his head up, which was the bowling ball, and out of his head is coming these maggots, leeches, all these fucking it's really disturbing. And you continue walking down the hall, and arms are coming out of the walls.
Oh shit! Yeah.
And then you see toys walking down one end of the hall, go to the intersection of the hallway, turn to your right, and there's this big fucking like worm eating a human, like eating a kid. And then it's so weird. Like if this game turns out to be everything they've showed us, it will probably be the best Silent Hill, if not the best survival horror game to come out in recent years.
And we're talking about PT, right?
Yes, exactly.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Or what they dubbed PT. I just know it's gonna be. I just think it's gonna be Silent Hills or whatever they've picked a name for it out to be.
Everybody calls it PT, but PT stands for playable trailer, and I don't like calling a game playable trailer, so I just call it Silent Hills.
Yeah.
But for sure, I mean, and actually, I think the game. I really hope the game turns out to be first-person orientation. I really think it works for this particular game. You know?
Oh yeah, definitely. With Silent Hill, Konami went the atmosphere route. They went, let's scare the shit out of everybody and not really.
Yeah.
I'm coming up on Pyramid Head territory.
Oh no. Oh damn. Is it raping time, Mike?
Maybe. Yeah, it's about time for the. You're right.
Oh god, I'm dying.
I don't know if I want to investigate that. I think that's where he gets his arm tore off. If you're not smart enough about this, don't remember exactly. Let's investigate. Fuck it, if I get my arm tore off, that'd be the end of Harry, as we know it.
It's funny. I've actually never played Silent Hill 2.
Silent Hill 2 is probably the best of the Silent Hills. Now, let's go.
What's going on?
Okay. Yeah, he's not smart. Oh, he does try it. He does put his hand in. Does he get grabbed, though? I can't remember if I'm supposed to push something here or is that Homecoming? That was Homecoming.
Oh, yeah, no, that's Homecoming. You get your arm ripped off if you don't do something.
That's the clock key.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this one is... Okay. I thought this was the part where, like, Pyramid Head drags those... Because I know it's in this one.
Yeah.
Where he drags the two... or drags the nurse in there and just pretty much rapes her. Damn! Pyramid, it's a beast! He literally is a beast, too.
Yeah, for
he
sure.
He just takes care of business. But anyways, let's get back on topic a minute. What is your least favorite Silent Hill game? I know what mine is, and by far is probably one of the worst. And I bet you $1 million it's the same thing. And I bet.
Okay.
I have a bet of $1 million it's the same thing.
I'm kind of confident that we're on the same page here. My least favorite is Downpour.
I just lost $1 million.
Oh no. Mike, what's your least favorite?
You haven't finished. You haven't given me reasons why Downpour is your least favorite.
Oh, well, it's funny because I haven't played that one either, but I don't think I
then
will.
Then how's your least favorite then?
Oh my god! I don't know. There's something about it. I didn't like it. I didn't like the gameplay I saw. It's such a different Silent Hill game. I guess Homecoming is kind of the same way, considering the fact it doesn't take place in fucking Silent Hill at all. So I guess that would be a shoo-in for second. But I mean, both of those. Actually, what's funny is Homecoming and Downpour could be their own separate games, but be like first and sequel. I mean, they are probably two of the not worse, but definitely not as good Silent Hill games. Because I like Silent Hill as a series. I can't really say that Silent Hill has had a bad game, but they were just very hard to. They were the two biggest pills, very hard to swallow.
Oh yeah,
But just to answer your question though, with Downpour, I mean, I don't know. The enemies didn't seem good. The controls haven't gotten better either for combat, and it just
no.
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't follow it. What about you?
It's gonna have to be Homecoming, man. I mean, for obvious reasons too.
Yeah.
For one of them, not set in Silent Hill, but apparently you do. And I have played it. I have actually beat the game. You take so many turns going back and forth, trying to figure out where the fuck you actually go between the town that you're in. I can't and Silent Hill. Like whoa, that was creepy.
What's going on?
I heard like the metal scraping noise of the pyramid head.
Coming, Mike.
Well, no, like there are points. Like earlier, I was looking through like this metal thing, and you actually see him standing there.
Oh damn!
But of course, he doesn't come after you right away. He's just looking at you like, "Hey, what's up, buddy?" He's like, "I want to be friends." I'm like, "No, I don't want to be friends. I don't want to get my head chopped clean off. I think I need to go downstairs actually." But for me, it's Homecoming. The combat sucks. The pacing's pretty shit. I mean, 1 minute it's real slow and you're walking between place to place. Next minute you're fighting like you got to try to fight your way out of a bunch of creatures.
Yeah.
Or whatever else. Plus the ending was just every bit of that game just sucked. I mean, the endings were not even the dog UFO ending was crap in that game. And how do you mess that up? How do you mess a dog getting abducted by UFOs? I mean, it makes no sense.
And I've seen your playthrough of Homecoming, and the one thing that I noticed, and that I noticed with all the other playthroughs as well, is that the timing for the combat actually is so fucking hard to judge. I mean, first of all, the knife is better than the iron pipe, which baffles me, because the iron pipe has been the most reliable weapon in the Silent Hill series so far, but it's so fucking slow. And then you get the axe, and it's so fucking slow. And it just gives enemies so much time to really just fucking gangbang you. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's the problem with that game.
Yeah.
Is the creatures... Okay, let's put it in perspective here. Most of the creatures are extremely fast.
Yeah.
The pipe is useless against pretty much any of the actual creatures that you fight a lot. The knife is... Yeah, it is pretty much almost the best weapon outside of... the ranged weapons like your pistol, your shotgun, and whatever else you pick up. I think you can get a rifle too, I think. Or Magnum. I can't remember which one it is.
Yeah.
But out of the melee weapons, it's the dagger, by far the knife.
Yeah.
Because it's so fast, you could kill things pretty easily as long as you dodge the attacks. The axe is slow. But if you land a couple hits with the axe, usually you can take a creature down in like 3 hits.
Right.
Pipe is like 4, the knife is 5 or 6, but you get... Whereas like you actually can survive with the knife, by the time you get those few hits in on the weapons, you're dead usually. Usually you're taking a lot of damage and you're soaking up health drinks. Or first aids or whatever you want to do.
Yeah, for sure.
And that baffles me. I don't understand why that is. Why do you have to... take so much damage?
I don't know.
It's unreal, really. Okay, I need to examine this key and figure out where the fuck it goes. Oh, come on, not that.
The funny thing is, a lot of people held Konami responsible for that game, but it's funny, because just like the other franchises at the time, going into their 5th game, like this was the 5th game of Silent Hill, and it was actually an American branch of Konami that was in charge of development for it. Just like Devil May Cry. Like Devil May Cry, the remake, that would have been the 5th game of that franchise, and it was taken over by an American branch of Capcom. It was an American development team. So it wasn't really the original people, and not that Team Silent probably would have been the ones doing the game anyway, but... it wasn't even people associated with the original series or the actual concepts the way that Konami had developed the games previously. So it's just funny because the thing with Homecoming as well is that it was actually based off of Jacob's Ladder, which was one of the big inspirations for Silent Hill. So the funny thing is you're going back to source material and you still managed to make a shitty game.
Yeah, and It happens to a lot of games though. They fall in that. Whoa! All right, legs.
Oh damn.
Legs is trying to beat me up. She's trying to kick me. She's trying to kick me in the crotch. Oh, I've already been into this damn room. What the fuck? There's a certain room I'm looking for, and I cannot find it to save my damn life. There's another pair of legs down at the end of the hall, and I can see her.
Are there maps in Silent Hill 2?
Of course.
Okay.
If they didn't have maps, we'd be screwed.
Very true. Hey, speaking of speaking of that, what did you think of Silent Hill Shattered Memories?
Is that that DS game? Is that Shattered Memories? I do not.
It might have come out on the DS. I'm not sure. It was the one. It was the remake of Silent Hill. It was the remake of Silent Hill where you can't defend yourself. You just have to run. You remember that?
Oh yeah.
Like the cover art is Cheryl on a swing and she's frozen. It was that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say I didn't. That's not my cup of tea.
No.
No, I like if I'm playing Silent Hill, I want to be able to have that aspect of defending myself.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it don't have to be like Resident Evil by any standard, but I do not like a Silent Hill. Like they're like, yeah, we're gonna do it this way.
Right. It's funny because, like, I hate games where you can't defend yourself. I absolutely fucking hate them. It's why I don't play Amnesia. It's why I don't play a lot of those kinds of games. But this game, this Silent Hill game, I fucking loved it. It was amazing. I don't know what it was. It was a complete fucking coin flip that I loved it. And I loved the fact that you couldn't defend yourself. And I don't know if it was because of the atmosphere, if it was how creepy it was, or I don't know what it was, but it was just so cool to be running away from these little midget monsters. And you gotta flip over shelves, or you gotta run and just bust through a door that might take you all the way back to the beginning. It was just really cool because I don't think you really had the time to defend yourself. I think that with how fast paced the game was, just running was probably your only means of defense. But I mean, as a remake of Silent Hill, I thought it was very interesting, and I thought it was a really cool concept. I thought the psychological aspect of it was really cool. How it's not really Harry; it's just a figment of a grown-up Cheryl's imagination. They made it almost like a realistic scenario. Like Silent Hill wasn't really a thing; it was just part of her, imagination. It was just really cool.
Huh.
How's it going in the game, by the way?
I found a key for the clock, and I'm at the clock now, but I've got to figure out how the hell you do anything here. I don't remember exactly.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
There's a room where you've got to do something with the clock. I'm trying to figure out where the hell the key goes.
So
I'm looking everything.
By Coldplay.
We could have done this. Yeah. So, trying to figure this shit out.
I'm confused. Is it his wife? Is it not his wife? Is the chick a hooker in disguise? What's going on with that thing?
Well, his wife apparently died in the. Oh, actually not in any. Oh, in this game, his wife is dead.
Yeah.
Apparently, in the storyline, somehow he was going to take her to Silent Hill and all this other crap. And then some shit goes down, and then you wind up fighting her. You push the clock. I can't push the clock. It doesn't work.
That's funny.
You wind up fighting like her spirit or whatever, like because it's like a nightmare for him.
Yeah.
At this point, here we go. What's this? What is that anyway? Henry Mildred Scott. Okay, that doesn't give me a use for my key. Okay, maybe I have to use... Oh, that's some bullshit. Now I know what I did wrong. Don't say a word. I forgot to use the key.
Oh, damn.
Of all things to do, I forget to use the damn key.
That was creepy. Have you seen the Silent Hill source mod for Half-Life 2?
No, I have not.
Oh my god, it's awesome. I saw Red Wolf play it. Looked really cool. It's called Silent Hill Alchemy, or I think it's Alchemy. It's really cool though. It's just a first-person source mod for Half-Life 2, but it's in terms of Silent Hill. It's pretty cool. Very short thing, but definitely something worth looking into for all the Half-Life players out there.
Definitely. I'm not myself a big fan of that
Mods.
stuff. Yeah, I'm not.
Mods. Yeah.
I don't know. It could just be me though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out this puzzle still. It's some bullshit. Okay, I've got to do straight over. Oh, I see now.
God, that door. Hey, I gotta know, what's up with you and Silent Hill 4, The Room?
It fucking sucks, dude. It's terrible.
Why? What about it sucked? I thought it was a pretty cool concept. You can't leave your house, you're under house arrest by demons. And it turns out it's just some kid with mother issues, mommy issues.
It's terrible.
It's terrible.
Dude, you have ghosts that are just annoying in that game.
You didn't get scared by the ghosts? They didn't
No,
scare you a little bit?
No. I'm more scared of damn Hello Kitty Island adventure than I am. Jeez, game's terrible, dude. I don't. Anything has anything to do with ghosts, count me out. Okay, like I can't stand that stuff. I like Outlast. I loved Outlast.
Yeah.
We'll use it for an example. But the minute it threw in that paranormal aspect of that
the Wind Rider,
the Wind Waker or Wind Rider,
Spirit.
yeah. I was like, it's a ghost. It's like it's a guy that's like kind of he's trapped by this demon or whatever. I was like, yeah, I'm done at that point. I mean, yeah, you could say the same for Silent Hill, sort of, but like, just.
Hey, what's up with the wheelchairs in Silent Hill? I mean, if they got a problem, they should just fucking say it, because them rolling around trying to kill us is getting fucking old. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. All right, now I'm gonna have to take a break from my Silent Hill for a second and find out why I can't figure out this puzzle.
Oh damn! Mike's turning into game facts.
God, no.
Cheat Code Central.
I hate doing that, but sometimes a puzzle gets to you too much, and you're just like, I gotta cheat.
Man, I had to on Silent Hill 3 when I was a lot younger, because I got that game when I was like 13 or 14. I had to. There was this one part you had to take the hanger from the mall, and it fucking sucked. Just being that it was at the beginning of the game made me like such a noob in the end. But you had to take the fucking coat hanger from the store. And you had to go and pull a ladder down so you could get to the second floor, but I could never find the fucking ladder. And then I got the strategy guide, and I still couldn't find the fucking ladder. And turns out the ladder was like right behind me, or I wasn't in the right area. It was just, I was like, what the shit, man. Silent Hill does that a lot. They do that a lot. It's fun.
They do. It's, like I said, it's still one of my favorite games.
Oh, for sure.
But I figured out the puzzle. It's 9-10. I actually didn't look at first. I was like, that was weird. The game stuttered, and it like moved the clock back a minute.
Oh, speaking of puzzles, man, I want to meet somebody who's actually beaten all the Silent Hill puzzles without looking them up online. I mean, fucking seriously, I was playing the first game, and the one where you have to do the piano based on the birds from the haiku or whatever it was. I mean, that's fucking. Yeah. You have to be really intelligent to figure that out.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Who thinks of that shit? And then the Bible phrases, or the phases, fads, it's all a thing. It's just, I don't know, dude. Silent Hill is very intelligent when it comes to, like, their puzzle solving. It's not like, hey, move this box on the square because it's a square. It's like, I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, I mean, it's an extremely smart and intelligent game.
Yeah.
I love it. I think all of the Silent Hill series is really good. But if you remember back in PlayStation 1 era and the N64 era time,
yeah,
there wasn't that many horror games to speak of. I mean, there was like Clock Tower.
Yeah.
There was a couple of others. See, I want to say, what's that one? I think Perfect Dark was one. And
yeah, Splatterhouse.
That was more or less. It was a horror game.
Yeah,
it wasn't really
hack and slash though.
as a hack and slash horror game, which was really awesome for its time.
Yeah.
Probably one of my favorite hack and slash horror games. Which they redid the game. They actually made a new one for the new consoles. But,
And it's amazing.
oh yeah, it's
Awesome.
probably, you wouldn't think that they would bring that game back, but it was awesome. But we're getting way off topic.
Yeah.
But as far as, in that time, all it was Resident Evil at first. Resident Evil 1 came out before Silent Hill 1 did.
Yeah.
So when Konami seen what Resident Evil was doing, they're like, hey, wait a minute, this is something that a lot of people are liking. It's something new.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to cash in on this. So they went ahead got their guys together, made Silent Hill 1. Probably one of the best games I've ever played.
Oh,
As far, and I mean, that's saying a lot. I really love Resident Evil 1. That's my franchise, mine to go to when I want to play some original survival horror, because you got limited. We got to go back. What defines survival horror in your mind? What defines it?
Survival horror would definitely be when the odds are definitely against you in an extreme situation, and it really takes a lot more than just your average intellect to really survive the extreme situation. So definitely, like what you said with Resident Evil, you didn't get much ammo. Even in Silent Hill, ammo is very scarce. It's very rare, so you don't have means to defend yourself. It's situations where you might have to choose fight or flight. So definitely when you're pitted against the odds in an extreme situation.
Yeah, and that's actually what survival horror in my mind means, and actually kind of what a survival horror game needs is a few things. One of them being limited ammunition, or a means of there's that slight chance something could go wrong and you could be fucked. You could be dead.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's Silent Hill in a nutshell for me. And being you both speak highly of this game, I'll recommend Silent Hill all day long to anybody that loves Silent Hill. Right now, like I said, I'm playing Silent Hill 2.
Yeah.
And it's kind of my to-go game as well. If I want that puzzle solving, and I want that mix of horror, this is my game to go to. Resident Evil still has those aspects, but it's more combat oriented. It's more you fight zombies almost in every other room, or mutated dogs or whatever.
Yeah.
So there's a lot more of that in that than that kind of combat stuff that you would see from that in Silent Hill. There's not much of that in Silent Hill. They didn't.
Yeah.
They didn't want to push that over. So that's it for me about Silent Hill. I think. Do you got any more to add about Silent Hill as far as talking about it? Whoa.
Dude, I can't really come up with anything other than the fact that it scares the living shit out of me, and I'm 21. It's still the only game that I'll play, and as soon as I hear a weird noise coming from a dark hallway, I refuse to play the game any further. So with Silent Hills, I just hope it turns out to be, I hope they don't stray from what they've shown us thus far, because what they've done is really good, and I would love to see more of it. And in terms of looking to play some original survival horror genre stuff, definitely look for Silent Hill titles whenever you can.
Yeah. And we're actually going to probably put together another video. We're going to work on a few videos today, and hopefully you guys like what we're doing with this. We think it's going to be pretty good. Me and him just talking, bullshitting about games. Mostly it's going to be us talking about survival horror games. That's what me and Derek know the best.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that. This is going to be up on my channel as well. He's going to put the channel in the video or in the description. Probably put some things up so you can click on the little links.
Yep. I'm going to put the channels in the descriptions, and the descriptions in the videos, and the videos on xvideos.com. And wait a minute, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah.
What, is this a porno?
What? Nothing.
What?
Survival horror. Come on.
Oh.
Anyway.
Oh, I was about to say, do I need to get on my little bikini?
I think we've strayed pretty far from the path now. So, yeah, just, keep watching. Like, subscribe, share with your fans. your fans, your friends, your grandma, even though she's catatonic. Give her some likes, give her some shares. Be cool, be groovy.
And remember, we're doing this for America.
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 Oh man.
All right, guys. Well, this is SlayerXTR with myself playing Silent Hill 2. I don't know if you heard it in the background, but if you did, okay. If not, I'm still in my little update for it. I'm still in the apartment. So yeah. Oh, now I found Pyramid Head fucking the two legs now. Oh, he's letting them ride each other, and
oh, scissors.
Yeah, basically.
Oh my god.
Now he's dragging the one back like a barbarian. Oh, this was the perfect moment to walk in this room for this. Right when we were getting ready to end the scene.
Ending.
He's dragging the legs. He's like, got him, yeah.
And you guys get the pleasure of just remembering that sound of a Pyramid Head threesome.
Oh, okay. Now he's like, he just like kind of spread the legs apart, sort of. Oh, hell.
Okay, that's Mike. That's SlayerXTR. I'm Derek with GameSomniac, and that's all, bitches.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Pyramid Head says bye, too. He's waving at me.
With his penis.
Take him out! I go for gold! I go for gold! Everyone's yelling, oh, you say my name! That's fucking my dad. So, I'm sad. I'm happy.